Welcome to Conversations with Kay. This video is just my opinions and should not be construed as facts. I just wanted to hop on here and make this quick video about all the controversy around CreepShow Art this weekend. I know a lot of my followers on Twitter are like, what is going on? It's pretty confusing. It's a big old rabbit hole. I've never been like a huge fan of CreepShow Art. I came to know her during the whole KJ debacle. And I'm going to be brutally honest and say something just never sat right with me. So I didn't really keep up with her. I've just always kind of watched from the edges. And so was I surprised when all this happened? No. In a nutshell, I've got her post here. It's really long and convoluted, so I'm not going to read it out loud, but you can pause and read it. And so basically what it comes down to is there's a website called LOL Cow, which has been, they've always had information about her on there. That was part of that whole doxing thing with Katie Joy, was this website where supposedly Katie linked to. So now it comes out that for the last 3 years, CreepShow Art has allegedly been posting under anonymous names about herself and her friends and drama about herself. And then some of her names would promote her stuff and some would put her down. And many of them put down her friends. And yeah, not good. So this was her post defending herself, which even that is strange. She's trying to say that this person who started stalking her back in high school is behind all this. I'll say this website is very sure that it's CreepShow Art that did it. And I don't think they would come out so strongly if they weren't 100%. Because they would, in my opinion, be opening themselves up for a huge lawsuit if they're wrong. Now, they have outed other people over the years and have always been correct. It seems odd, too, that CreepShow didn't seem surprised. She didn't, like, somebody's normal reaction would be, oh my God, what is going on? Let me investigate this. Let me see what's going on. And that's not how she was at all. Instead, she was like, oh, this has got to be my crazy stalker person. But even that story doesn't really add up, because if this person was back and stalking her like these messages say, why would you even have a second thought about taking out an order of protection? That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I hate to see it. The whole story is sad. Because if it's true, then she's just got some issues she needs to go work on. I think this YouTube fame can go to somebody's head pretty quick. I've seen it with so many of these, and I think being younger makes them more susceptible. I think that, maybe she was getting on. Now, this is just my theory. It's my opinion, not a fact. I think maybe she was going on there to do these things, to promote her channel, to keep people going to her channel. Listen, that money could be addictive. She's probably, in my estimation, making 25 grand a month off YouTube. That's a lot of money. And especially if her story about previously being homeless and then making this kind of money, yeah, it can do a number on you. I think that's a little bit of what happened to Katie Joy, too. She got famous off that Amber video and started making the big money. And then, things happen. People change. Money changes people, fame changes people. And I think some don't think about these people being YouTube famous, but they are. I mean, they're very well known for different reasons. Both of them are making very good incomes off YouTube. So I think it's, one of those things where if you're not used to handling this kind of fame and money, it can really mess you up. I mean, part of me feels bad for her, but in the past I have felt bad for Katie too. When I thought that mental issues were coming to the forefront, back when I thought Katie was going to have a breakdown, and I said everybody should back off of her because I have empathy for everybody. And I really have empathy for CreepShow Art because I think if she did this, then there's some big issues going on that she needs to address. Now, I went and watched the video she posted yesterday, which I don't know why she did that. With all this controversy going on, you can't just go post a video like nothing's happening. Because what happens? All your comments fill up with, why aren't you addressing the issue? What's going on? What did you do it? So you can't just make a video and pretend that nothing's going on. It just won't work. It probably got a lot of views, though. I watched a little bit of it, but I don't know. It kind of reminded me of Katie Joy. I hate to keep saying that, but it really did, because she starts in about she's pansexual even though she's married and even though she's never said it in the past, and I don't know. Maybe she is. I have no idea, but I don't like people using the LGBTQ community to get more people to their channel. And when people like her and Katie do this, it seems really convenient, especially during Pride Month. So that never sits well with me. I don't want them to be used to get people to a channel or to get support to a channel. Just be who you are. That's what I say. Just be you. The other part of this I hate too is that I'm sure Katie's going to jump on this bandwagon. I'm surprised she hasn't yet, but I'm pretty sure she'll have a video coming out. So I hate that, because you know what she's going to say is, I told you guys this is how she is, and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. I think they have maybe some of the same issues. But, yeah, it's a rabbit hole. I've got some of the screenshots here of some of the LOL Cow website posts that they say she made. They are adamant that that is her IP address. She's trying to say that this stalker stole her IP address, but that's really not how it works, especially 3 years, different devices. They show that IP on a phone, a tablet, yada yada. I'm not a technology wizard, but even I know that would be pretty hard to do. Listen, CreepShow Art, if you're listening, I doubt you are, but if you are, fess up, take the punches, go get some help, come back stronger than ever. Everybody loves a comeback story. Listen, I've had to come back myself a few times. No shame in that. So, I just thought I'd go over this story real quick because people are so confused over what happened, and that's, in a nutshell, without going through the whole rabbit hole, that is what happened. I do feel bad for her friends like Ready to Glare, who was so supporting her and standing by her, and then deleted all their Twitter posts because I think they figured out that maybe this was true. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you hold your family close.